Good morning, Sleepy. What are you doing? You reading a book? And you cuddling? You look so sleepy. You're being cute. Did you have a good morning?
No.
What'd you eat for breakfast? Okay, bye-bye.
No.
Okay, night-night. I'll leave you here to nap. And read your book. Love you. So cute. Bye-bye. See you later. Good morning, you guys. She looks so old in this bed. She just crawled into our bed, pulled up the blankets, grabbed a book, and now she's just hanging out in there before lunch. Good morning, my love.
Good morning.
Isn't that so funny?
I can't believe it.
She crawled up there and pulled the blankets up.
Is she asleep?
No, she's reading your book.
She's reading my book?
Yeah, she's like laying down and reading your book. It's so cute. What you doing?
This is my breakfast. I know I've talked about it a little bit, but I'm trying to go low carb, not keto, because I looked a little bit more into that and I just don't think that's gonna work for me personally. Because it's like only 20 grams of carbs a day, which, whew, that'd be hard. That'd be hard without having any bread, any sugar, anything pretty much. Just like eating normal foods, it's gonna be hard to hit only 20 grams because carbs are in everything. I am finding out carbs are in everything. But I think my goal is going to stick to like under 75. So that's my goal, under 75 grams of carbs a day. And I've been doing it pretty well. I haven't been working on it super hard, just kind of doing the best I can lately. But now I'm getting a lot more serious about it. For like fertility, it's supposed to boost your fertility, and also just for general health. I've never really done low carb. Definitely not counted like the grams of carbs I've ever eaten in a day. So it's a big eye-opener about what has carbs and what doesn't. And trying to limit it is crazy because I have like pretty much zero bread. I've never really been, not never, but for a while now I haven't really been a big bread eater, but carbs are in so... Yeah. Yeah? Are you gonna eat your breakfast with Mama? This is your lunch, actually. I went for an 8-mile jog in the hills with my mom this morning, which was awesome because I'm actually training for Roby. So if you don't remember, last year, Corbin and I ran Roby Creek, which is a pretty famous and popular race here in Boise. And it's known for being brutal because it goes uphill, brutal, like brutal 8 miles uphill. And it totally beat me. Like it totally got me. I finished it, but I ended up in the medic tent because I was like overly dehydrated, and yeah, it wasn't that great. It didn't go that great for me. I'm glad I finished it, I'm glad I did it and everything, but I really want to do it again this year and actually do well, do better. Feel like I survived it, feel like I'm having a lot more fun and not end up in the medic tent. So training for it. Sign-ups for it are next week. I have a vague plan. My first step was definitely just to get to this point where I felt like settled enough that I had more mental capacity to think about it and energy to focus on it. And so basically I'm gonna start doing that low carb thing. So like this morning I ate eggs.
What the doctor said on the phone.
Yeah, so she was saying, you know, eat low carb. She said not keto. I can't do keto. I was just talking about how keto is just like too extreme for me. It's like 20 grams of carbs. And I just think for
it's
me,
like one piece of bread.
One piece of bread. No,
that's
you would. No, it's not. You couldn't have a piece of bread. Keto, 20 grams of carbs. You can't have any bread if you're eating 20 grams of carbs because you're gonna get carbs in other things. Yeah. I've been figuring this out. It's like carbs in milk. That's like 2 glasses of milk.
Dang.
And there's no bread in that. Yeah, anyways, can't do that. I'm thinking like 75 grams. It's gonna be like my goal. Stay at 75 or below. But I also don't want to be...
And this is naturally...
It's just been tied to a lot of studies that going low carb increases your fertility.
Oh. Okay.
Or like raises. It helps to balance out your hormones and like raise your progesterone and stuff. So that's why I want to do it. But I don't want to... The point is also to be like not as stressed. So I don't want to be like super hardcore to the point I'm stressing myself out, because that seems counterproductive.
Yeah. I think we really need to cut down the stress. That's a main thing.
I think that's I really think that's the main thing, was just like the stress of it. And I don't really feel stressed right now. So what I want to do is do the low carb thing. I actually want to do the intermittent fasting too. So like an 8-hour eating period.
Okay.
So I'm thinking like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
And then are you going to test your other hormones from other doctors?
Yeah, I think I want to set up an appointment. What do you do? Do you just call? Because first I have to find, I think I'm going to go to an OBGYN.
Yeah.
And
ask them.
And see, and have a more in-depth conversation about just like hormones, not even necessarily pregnancy. Obviously, like talk about how I'm trying to get pregnant again, but then talk about hormones, and I would like to know like where I'm at with my hormone levels.
Yeah.
So, but I don't have an OBGYN right now. I have to find someone.
So we've been moving all around.
So, how do I do that? I say I'm a new patient, but also this is the specific thing I want to do. Okay. And I don't even know if that's like covered by insurance.
Yeah, it is.
Hormone testing?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not. Not insurance, but...
But I think it's just like blood work.
Yeah.
So I think you just pay for the blood work. I have no idea. I feel like they should like inform me about this stuff, but I don't know. So I'll call during the week, find someone, call someone, set that up, because I do want to get that testing. I also need to call the midwife, because I don't know even where to get my blood work results back. I just got off the phone with her and she told me what it was, but she didn't even tell me a number.
They should have.
Like, was it actually 0 or was it just like below normal?
Yeah.
I know. I'm sure I just have to call the receptionist and she'll probably email it or.
Yeah. But now that we're settled, it'll be easier to focus on that. There's been so many other little things that have just been easier now that we're settled.
I know. Yeah. And I also want to have ovulation tests. So I want to do that this month too. Because if I'm ovulating, then my hormones are back up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I'm excited to test that and see if there's a difference.
No.
But
we'll see.
Time to focus on it, or I have time to focus on it. I want to focus on it, but I still don't want to be just like stressed out.
Yeah. I think the key is not being stressed.
Yeah. I found a yoga studio nearby. So I want to start going there. I think that'll be good. Yeah. It'll be a good balance between running and yoga.
Eating healthy.
Taking my vitamins, and then
that environment baby friendly.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my little house improvement project today, this is under our bathroom sink, and it's like complete. I don't think this is plumbed right. It doesn't look like a normal plumbing, but it's also leaking, and there's a bunch wrong with it. So I just ran to Home Depot and got some new drain piping, and I'm gonna see if I can do this. You wanna help me, Junie? Are we gonna be like the Mario brothers? The plumbers? Okay, which one are you? Mario or Luigi? She's like, who are these people? Okay, so I'm going to attempt to do this. I've never plumbed a drain sink before. Don't even know if I have the right size. is going to be a learning process for everyone. So, let's see if I can do it. So I got like the P-trap and extension. I got the like PVC cement, some channel locks, and I'm going to try to do it. It's already clogged, it's not even working, so I'm sure there's a ton of gunk in there. So this should be fun. Okay, so I seriously just like pulled on this a little bit and it's not even like attached. That is crazy. That's probably why it was leaking. It's just all like not plumbed right at all. Okay, so I basically have it hooked up, but I've realized that we're gonna need an entire new drain, like the thing that goes in there. So I'm gonna have to go pick that up, but this looks like a whole lot better than what used to be under here. So pretty happy about that. Now I just gotta get the drain and the tailpiece and connect it. Alright, so I've taken out the old drain. Oh, I already threw it away. But I went down to the hardware store and got a new drain to put in there. And I scraped out most of the putty stuff already. And then you gotta take this plumber's putty, which is basically Play-Doh, and make a seal for the ring. And then pop it all back in and then connect it all. So let's see. So far this project's going pretty good. I'm actually impressed that I've gotten this far because I didn't know what I was doing, so. Okay, and it's pretty much all fixed. I did the stopper, I re-plumbed the drain, it's all attached and tight. I'm really happy with how this came out and I'm really surprised that it came out so well. So now I just gotta take this extra putty that made that seal. And voila! Oh, there's a little film. Now we gotta check for leaks. Moment of truth. I don't see anything. Uh-oh, I do see one. Uh-oh. I've fixed all of the leaks. I put tape on all the threads so that it would seal it better. But I am now noticing that the sink is still draining very slow, even though this is clear. And I think what happened, because when I took off the P-trap and drain and all that, there was a bunch of stuff in the wall drain, and I scraped it out, but I think I'm gonna have to clear the in-wall drain, which looks a little bit more complicated. I was reading online and I guess you can like snake it and put a snake down the drain and clear it, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But all the draining piping is clean and not leaking and we're good there. So we can use our sink tonight and tomorrow morning, and then address the clogged pipe some other time. Hopefully soon. But that was fun. Did you learn how to play the harmonica? Good job, Bubba. You want me to do it? Okay, you do that one. Okay, go. Whoa!
Papa did it!
Yeah, you did it too. Let me hear. Go again. Oh my goodness. Go. You do it. Yay! Good job, Junie. I do it? Okay. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Say be where your feet are.
Yeah.